My classroom space is designed to support all learners. The collaborative nature of the desks allows the students to work with each other and talk with each other, and this develops their interpersonal intelligence and helps the students that excel in that teach the other students that maybe need a little more of a push or encouragement to speak out with their peers and talk with their peers more. The rug in the front of the room allows for the students and the teachers to build relationships with each other as they meet as they meet all together on the rug for things like classroom meeting, any read alouds, or whole group instruction is done on the rug as well. And this allows students space for brain breaks and different activities and that reaches the bodily kinesthetic intelligence for Howard Gardner's multiple intelligences. The desks and the collaborative approach allows for enhances the activities and lessons that they might use to reach the linguistic, logical, mathematical, or spatial intelligences for multiple intelligences, as well as the small group desk enhances that instruction as well and can be done for centers, so it gets the students up and moving around the room, and it also is done for activities that may need a little bit more space, where students can do together and they can come to that small group table and they can work on an activity that is hands-on and helps work on phonics, right? It's also, there's lots of space around the desks for any children who need that extra space for possibly a disability or an extra helper that they might have. On the walls are going to be images and everything will be labeled. So one specific thing I would like to have in my classroom that would support all learners is a sound wall, and that helps support the explicit and intense instruction needed to help learners that are struggling and learners that are exceeding in phonemic awareness and phonological awareness instruction. And the sound wall would have things like a long A sound sounds like snake, and it would have the snake as a picture there as well, so students who are maybe ESL or have a specific learning disability are able to see that image, and that will help them as well, and that'll be up on the walls. And another specific thing about my classroom space is that in the library there's going to be flexible seating for students who need to be move around and move off their desk, as move out of their desk chairs, as well as books that support students with different backgrounds, right? So the books may tell a story about a student who wants to dress up as a princess, right? It may tell a book about parents that are both moms. Some books may be in Spanish, some may teach about different religions, such as Diwali, right? And so it depends on the students within the class, but it's also to expose the students who have never heard of these different cultural differences to things that are normal for other students. So that is how my classroom space supports all learners.